Good evening, Brian and panel. How do tattoos and piercings fit within your concept of natural body supremacy? Why don't you start and I'll give my take after.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely prefer no tattoos, no body piercings. I guess like if she's got a couple tattoos, I want to know why. Like the off-putting nature of tattoos is like spur of the moment decisions. So it's like sporadic behavior, but it's also like if you have a ton of tattoos, it could be perceived as like financially she's not financially intelligent, or she will spend her money willy-nilly. The trashiness aspect,
financially irresponsible.
I love how you looked at me as soon as you said trashy and looked right at me.
Trashy.
Thank you, Mason.
Sorry, no, you brought it up.
You're good. I wanted to hear this. It's okay. Respectfully.
The trashiness aspect.
Cut the cameras right now, Brian.
Yes. No, so I guess the trashy, I think, I don't know. I mean, I guess I do see it as trashy, but it's because like the type of person who gets a buttload of tattoos is usually trashy. I mean, I guess that's just kind of a stereotype, but like the more the trashier woman I see generally has more tattoos. Okay. But obviously that's not like a rule, or it's not like everybody who has a lot of tattoos is trashy. But generally speaking, it's a safe bet.
Do you think I'm trashy looking at me right now? Just tell me.
I feel like this is a trap.
No, just say it. Just say it. Yeah.
No, I don't think you. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Am I trashy?
Wait, you gotta show the tats.
Oh,
let's see it.
I didn't even know she was tatted. I want to see this. Yeah. I can't see her.
She went from...
Okay, so, well, the thing is like, okay, so that's not a ton of tattoos.
What
like,
do you think about the what is that?
The eye?
What's that?
I don't know.
I like that.
Is that like a Freemason tattoo?
Yeah.
But she looks so pretty though and like delicate. Like I don't know how to explain
Illuminati?
the way you look. It's like pure.
See, that's not a trashy amount of tattoos.
What about me? Do you think I'm
Am I
trashy?
then?
God damn, they're going in.
Oh, I just want to know.
No. I know.
I got
oh shit.
on me and all that.
God damn.
This whole sleeve done.
I don't know. I mean, like,
because you're saying trashy, so I'm like, trashy means like I'm like the 304. I'm out here. Hey, you want to like? What? I make six figures.
Oh my
gosh.
I'm just trashy.
I knew this was a trap.
I respect it, though. You said it respectfully, so it's okay.
What about me?
No, like I don't think.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you're trashy. You're in an 8-year marriage. Like I don't think you're trashy. Yeah, see, you have a couple tattoos.
Ones though.
Yeah.
Really we're talking about like I even have a face tattoo. You just can't see it. I'm like all tatted everywhere.
Wait, where's the face tattoo?
It's under the makeup.
Look at my leg. My whole Harley Quinn sleeve. Yeah. I don't have bad tat. It's all Harley Quinn. I have my brand plate right here. This is just a rose.
Also, I want to mention that more than half of my tattoos my best friend also had. And like I mentioned earlier in the show, she unalived herself and I found
Bro, you got... Oh my God, bro.
So sorry.
No
I am
details,
very out of pocket. I'm so sorry. Anyways,
should we talk about the Holocaust while we're at it?
Yeah.
Should we talk about should we talk about
I'm sorry.
really negative topics?
No.
Anybody? Should we?
I'm sorry.
Should we?
But like I was saying, I did share a lot of the tattoos with her.
Should we
and
talk
they were
Ukraine
pretty
war?
Sentimental.
Should we talk about you want to talk about the Ukraine war?
Dang.
Should we? What's another morose?
Palestine, Israel.
Oh boy.
I think you just mean Israel. Just Israel.
About the political and
you asked for her suggestions.
But I just want to go back to that. A lot of them are sentimental to me.
Mine's too.
Trust me, men don't care about that. They look at us and they
That's
see
true.
tattoos.
Yeah, you're right.
It could be you and your father that passed away.
But you're right in a point that you made. My first tattoo was impulsive, and I regret it, and I have to use laser to remove it, and it was the most painful thing I've done.
So I'll answer the question. Yeah, 9/11. Should we talk about 9/11?
Yeah. Oh boy.
What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about some dark
My
morose shit?
podcast now.
By the way.
I apologize.
Okay. While tattoos are not a deal breaker, I would say I prefer few or no tattoos. I think it's a scale, right?
What about piercings?
Yeah.
Piercings? Piercings are not as bad as tattoos. Do
you think they look trashy?
What about like
depends on the
covering
tattoo.
the face?
Like no offense.
It's okay, no.
I'm not a fan of the
Septum.
septum, excuse me.
yeah.
I was- Speaking of sternum, I'm not a fan of sternum tattoos. I'm not a fan of the septum tattoo. You know?
Piercing?
I'm like,
Piercing.
oh my God. Sorry, guys.
I mixed 'em up.
I'm a little out of it tonight. Yeah.
Makeup.
With the tattoo things, I think it's scale. If they have like a little small heart tattoo or something, it's not a deal breaker, but my ultimate preference, like my maximum, most optimum preference would be no tattoos. If she has a heart tattoo on her wrist, that's never going to be a deal breaker.
Yeah. No.
Would it be my preference she didn't have it? Sure, but I wouldn't really care. In the same way that a girl might like a guy who's 6'3" over 6'2". Like, does that difference have like a massive impact? Probably not, but it could be like just edge out slightly on the preference scale. I do think that tattoos and body mods can be correlated with and precipitated by trauma,
Yes.
familial issues, personality disorders. Not always, but it can be. So it could be a sign of some of those other things. And again, when it comes to optimum dating, I would prefer to optimize my dating in that regard. And I tend to try to avoid those things. So I'm not saying
No, I'm saying
all
that's
people.
you're right.
I'm not saying all people with tattoos
I was just-
and
In
body
a lot
mods
of
are bad
cases,
people.
that's
Not
true.
at all. But just in terms of making the most optimal dating decisions, I do think we can infer things about people based on how they look, how they and choices they've made.
Does this go for men and women, or you're just talking about women? Because I know a lot of men with tattoos, they have hella trauma.
Sure. Back to the tattoo thing. Your question was, is it the same for men, right?
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people like to say things about women, but a lot of men as well. Like, if that goes for women, shouldn't it go for men? A lot of men have trauma too. I just think men and women weigh it differently, and some people don't heal their trauma and stuff like that. At least women.
That's a fair point, and I think just as it, when it comes to getting tattoos or body modifications, it can be correlated or precipitated by trauma, familial issues, personality disorder. I think that would equally apply to men too.
Yeah.
I don't know if there have been studies on if there's a discrepancy there, but I do think in terms of what men and women find attractive, I do think there's a larger cohort of
Yes.
men who find tattoos unattractive in women, and and then the reverse, there's a larger cohort of women who find tattoos attractive on men. Now, I'd be curious if anybody has any thoughts on why that is.
I feel like tattoos make men look more masculine
Yeah.
in some cases.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that makes more attractive.
They look dangerous. Women like a guy who
Right,
protect them.
And it
exactly.
And
makes-
men look scared at women.
Exactly.
They think we're like masculine. We're gonna dominate you. Tattoos have nothing to do with masculinity, though. I don't understand where
But
people
that's how
correlate
kinda
that.
like you
I know.
see
I mean,
it.
that's kind of the impression I get.
think
though.
it's
If
media.
If I look at a heavily tatted woman, I do
Yes.
tend to think
I
like,
wonder if there is like
more masculine.
something about like the contrast on the skin. It like, I don't know. It's like harsh. Like I don't know if there's like a harshness to it. Like visually, when you look at like certain images, it just looks more like aggressive. I think maybe if there's like tattooing on the skin, it makes the person look more aggressive. I don't know psychologically why that would be the case,
Yeah.
but that's my best guess at the answer.
what about
pain,
scars?
yeah.
Like
Yes.
scars
Oh,
on the
yeah.
man might be
I could also
deemed
see that. Yeah.
Yes.
as like some women might be like, whoa, that's kind of hot,
Yeah.
attractive.
It's aggressive.
But it's in many cultures, it's considered back in history that men with scars have more value because they went through battles and
Yeah.
wars.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would guess they probably come from this like a same place psychologically. I don't know.
Killer of Cereal donated $100.
Thank you, man.
Video games and dating. It's speed dating, but you play one round of the hardest Mario Kart level. Whoever loses chooses to get a new opponent or a match. Rule is you must ask questions the whole time.
What's the question? Wait, speed dating, but
You like play like while you're like talking, and then
Oh, that's cute.
if you lose,
And then
you get a new
if you
opponent.
win, you get to pick a new partner.
It says you lose. Whoever loses.
well, I
That's
never
the
lose
new
in Mario
opponent.
Kart.
That's cute.
Rainbow Road.
I think the rule should be if you're playing Mario Kart with your girl, and if you win, you get to cheat on her.
Wow. It's just so deep.
Went from 0 to 100.
I don't know. And if she loses, you also get to choose.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Just a
jeez.
great. Right, Nick? Yeah. All right, we have Nickelodeon here. Big red flag if they say like more than 3 times in one sentence.
That's
Well put, Nickelodeon.
half of the